All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people, just like you right there, and just like me right here. So, Travis Tritt returns, which is kind of weird. 90s country isn't very welcome in the 2020s, and here we are at 2021. And Travis Tritt has a brand new song called Smoke in a Bar. Now, the song does a lot of nostalgic reminiscing. In the video, Travis Tritt riding a motorcycle. Can I tell you that eventually this thing is going to go super viral, like millions of views, because Americans feel this way in large part. There's a huge population out here who thinks as though the world is going to HE double hockey sticks. And folks look around and they say, remember when you could say this? Or remember when you could do this? Well, the premise in the Travis Tritt song is that you used to be able to smoke in a bar, like take a cigarette and smoke it. Now, I'm not advocating smoking of any kind, but I would say this, that, yeah, it's kind of a safe thing in the old days that you could go out and have a few drinks and smoke a cigarette. But there's more to this song than just that. All the things that we used to kind of take for granted, things are starting to change quite a bit. And Travis Tritt, not only is he singing old school country, which is another thing that country fans have kind of forgotten about or taken for granted, not only is he singing the right stuff, but he's got lyrics that are on point. In the video he did for the song, he's riding a motorcycle, and he just plays the part really well. I mean, Travis Tritt is the real deal. Living in the state of Georgia, I think he's been there most of his life. He's not a fake. He's not a poser. He didn't just go country. If you were there in the 1990s, you knew his impact on the industry. He may not have been your favorite singer, but guess what? He still sounds great. He still understands what the fans of this format are into, and he knows that a majority of people in this country right now are being underserved by the music industry, because the music industry caters to a very small segment of the population. Even country music has gone into this bro country phase, which quite honestly, I'm hoping is very short-lived. I think your traditionalists and your neo-traditionalists, by the way, speaking of that, Alan Jackson has a new record that is coming. And from what I understand, it's going to be very traditional. And, you know, when artists reach a certain age and their fan base is already very large and they're not really that concerned about what's happening on, you know, the current country radio today, they're going to add this music to their collection of songs from the 1990s, late 80s, I would say into the early 2000s. That's when country music, to me, was at its peak. And people who release music that sounds like that era, I think are going to do really well, but kind of like with no help from radio, which is fine. Travis Tritt, though, the brand new song, if you want to check it out, well worth the listen. It's called Smoke in a Bar. This is a guy who had 7 platinum albums, 5 #1 hits, and he's won 2 Grammys over his career. The thing is, will he get nominated for another Grammy here? I mean, the subject matter isn't, you know, just guys on tractors. Travis Tritt is actually opining about the world today and what's going on. And people are seeing the world that they love just literally taken from them. And so this music is going to be really important to many people who love country music or just love the fact that there are a few people out there who remember what life used to be like. So there you have it. Travis Tritt, Smoke in a Bar. Check it out. I mean, this is real country. You're looking for real. This is as real as it gets.